Hello everyone, myself Ms. Shubhra Binde, Assistant Professor from Government College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Cape. Program Bachelor of Science, 3rd year. Subject Botany, Semester 6, Course Code BOD105, Course Title Nursery and Gardening. Title of the unit Seed. Module name Seed Production, Processing, Seed Testing and Certification. Outline of the module. Types of seed production, factors affecting seed production, seed processing and its practices, seed testing and its methods, seed certification and its steps. Learning outcomes. Define seed production, list the factors affecting seed production, explains seed processing and its different steps, describes seed testing and different methods, explains seed certification and its methods. Seed production. Seed is the basic unit of crop production. Seed production includes all the operations leading to final harvesting of the seed from the seed crop field. A good quality seed should have following characters, that is, genetic purity, uniformity, and should conform to the standards of a particular cultivar. Seed should be disease-free and viable. It should also be free from admixtures of the other crop seeds, weeds, and inert matter. The seed should be acceptable uniformity with respect to size, shape, and color. Types of seed production. When a seed is being produced, there are two different types, that is varietal seed production and hybrid seed production. Varietal seed production, it includes single parent multiplication. Isolation distance requirement is less. Production is by open pollination. Seeds can be continuously used for 3, 4 or 5 generations also. Production technique is uniform, that is, it is open pollination. Production care is less, yield is lower, and profit is also less. While in case of hybrid seed production, it needs too many parents. So isolation distance requirement will also be more. Production is managed by controlled pollination. Seed has to be changed every time. Techniques differ with the type of the crop being grown. Production care is more. Yield will be higher, therefore profit will also be higher. Now the seed production, it is being affected by a number of factors, starting from site or land selection, seed selection, planting diversity, field preparation, selection and species, seed source, seed dormancy, seed testing, weed management, sowing season, and pest and the disease management. All these factors enhances or it will have a great effect on the seed which is being produced. Next is the seed processing. Seed processing is done to maintain physical purity and also to increase the shelf life of the seed, or you can say the seed viability. It is done before the seeds are taken for storage purpose. It includes cleaning, winnowing, sieving, drying, and test to ascertain the dryness of the seeds. Now we'll see each of the steps in details. First is cleaning. This method is to remove the stem bits and shaft which would harbor insects causing damage to the seeds. Now cleaning can be done by two ways. First is wet cleaning. This is done in case of crops like cucumber and tomato, because here the seeds are enclosed in a fleshy material. If that flesh is not cleared, the damage to the seeds can be increased by the insects. Second one is the dry cleaning. This is in case of grains like paddy, millets, pulses, wherein you can remove the stem bits or the shafts by your hands. Next is winnowing. This is an ancient method to remove the shaft from the seeds by tossing them in the air. Next, sieving. Sieves with different gauze sizes are used for sieving in order to remove the debris and chaff from the seeds. And the different gauze sizes will be, they are smaller than the seeds. So the seeds remain on top and whatever inner matter is there, it goes down. Next is dryness of the seeds, or you can say drying of the seed. It's a process of lowering the moisture content of the seed in order to improve the vigor, viability of the seeds, thereby increasing the storage life. Here it is of two types. One is the natural drying or the sun drying. This is an ancient practice wherein we use the solar energy from the sun and dry the seeds by placing them outside on the floor. Second one is artificial or mechanical drying by using forced or natural air. This is a machine wherein very high temperature air is released so that the seeds gets dried up. Last is the test to ascertain the dryness of the seeds. It includes simple traditional methods like thin seeds are twisted between the fingers. Thick seeds can be beaten up by the front tooth. Small seeds can be squeezed between the fingernails. If they break with a cracking sound, it shows the seeds are dried very well. Next is the seed testing. Seed testing is necessary to evaluate the planting value of the seeds and to achieve certain objectives for minimizing the risk of planting low quality seeds. These objectives include quality, that is suitability for planting, seed quality problems and their probable cause, need for drying and processing, and specific procedures to be followed. Seed meets established quality standards or labeling specifications. Establish quality and provide a basis for price, consumer discrimination among lots in the market. Seed testing methods. First is seed sampling. This is aimed at obtaining a sample of required size and consisting of the same components as the whole lot of seeds. Second, physical purity test, conducted approximately on 2500 seeds which are broken down into 4 components, which includes pure seed, other crop seed, wheat seed and inert matter. Components are then weighed from which percentages are calculated. The percentage is based upon the weight of each component and not the number of seeds. Third one is the seed germination test. This is a process by which the embryo in the seed becomes activated and begins to grow into a new seedlings. Here, 8 replicates of 50 seeds each is prepared and the test is conducted in a favorable conditions of moisture, temperature, suitable substratum and light if necessary, without any pre-treatment to the seeds. Fourth one, seed moisture estimation. The loss in the weight when the seed is dried. It is expressed as the percentage of the weight of the original sample. Fifth one is a seed dormancy. This is a period of rest or storage before they become capable of germination. Methods to break seed dormancy. First is natural breaking of dormancy, that is you wait for a particular dormant period and then you allow the seed to grow. Second is treatments to break the seed dormancy, that is you treat the seeds with different chemicals to break or high temperature or different pH solutions. Third one is seed viability test, that is tetrazolium test, wherein you make a small incision on the seed so that tetrazolium chloride solution is taken inside, and if the seed turns red, then the viability of the seed is more. Next is seed certification. Producing high quality seeds of the crop varieties that are notified by the central and the state governments and make them available to the farmers is the prime of the seed certification. Here there are different steps involved, starting from first, that is application for the seed production. Second is registration of the sowing report. Third is field inspection. Fourth, seed processing. Fifth, seed sample and seed analysis. Sixth, tagging and seed. First one, that is application for seed production. So here any person who wants to take up certified seed production, he has to submit a sowing report in triplicate to the assistant director of the seed certification to register his crop and the season with a registration fee of rupees 25 and the prescribed certification charges. This is the first step the breeder has to follow. Second is registration of the sowing report. After receiving the application of the sowing report, the assistant director of the seed certification scrutinizes and registers the seed farm and duly assigns a seed certification number for each sowing reports. Third is the field inspection. To check for the factors affecting the genetic purity and physical health of the seed, the inspector conducts a field inspection by the seed certification officer to whom the specific seed farm has to be allocated. Fourth is seed processing. Once the seeds are harvested from the field by following required field standards, it should be taken to the processing plant. We have seen before how the seed processing is done in this particular topic. Fifth is seed sample and seed analysis. Seed sample should be sent to the seed testing laboratories for analysis through Assistant Director of Seed Certification. Sixth one, that is tagging and sealing. The approved seed lots should be tagged with a certification tag within 2 months from the date of receipt of the seed analysis report or within 30 days from the date of genetic purity test performed. These are some of the references. Thank you.